it. I am 64, so, you know, having that piece that she thought enough to hold on to that. And I had visited her and I took it and I had it framed. So I have it now. And I look at the little booties and stuff. I think I used to have feet that small. So I was baptized Catholic, and when I was coming up, if someone that wasn't Catholic married a Catholic, they had to actually sign documents that they would raise their child in the Catholic faith. So my biological father was Catholic, and my mom, I think she was Baptist at the time. So we were raised in, my sister and I was raised in Catholic school, confession on Saturdays, baptism, confirmation, and all that. So when I became like 18 or 19 or 20 or whatever it was, then I thought I was grown, and then I had stopped going, and I had gotten married and stuff. So I had actually strayed a while, but then I think it was like maybe in my, I want to say maybe around 40, I decided to come back, and I had gone to various churches. I had a connection with this particular church, which was St. Nicholas first, because I have friends here, and so I was invited, and I kind of liked it, and then I would try a different church and a different church, and then I came back here, and I've just been, because it's just been so, it's more of a family versus just the experience that I had growing up as a little girl and as a teen. And it's just very warm here. It's caring. People check on you and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay. Do you have experience interacting or working with people from different religious backgrounds?
I retired last year as a psychotherapist. I also was on the multicultural diversity
You put the name of the interview
for the hospital. So, and in working with people who have mental health issues, of course, I
used to
work
live
with
right down the street
with-
from Canisius. Well, not down the street. You're on Hughes
Thank you.
and Main.
But
And I
anyway,
lived on East Eldon. I just
so I
lived
worked
out
with
where I am
people
for
of
3 years.
all different faiths. I also have friends of all different faiths, and I visited their churches, and it's, you know, Baptists. I have family that are very involved in Pentecostal. I have had friends that were Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, Methodist. So I have been, yeah.
Thank you.
How do you feel that your faith and religion plays a role in your everyday life?
It's very important to me because I feel, I've always felt spiritual, even when I didn't attend church. But being connected with St. Martin has just made it just grow more. I feel accepted. I feel respected. I feel loved here. And I sometimes go through my day just prayer and just singing songs, and as I'm washing dishes and running the vacuum and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. What does your religious tradition teach you about justice and how to bring justice in the world?
Really good question. Well, really, when you look at commandments, if people would follow those, I think there would be a lot more peace, a lot less war, a lot more acceptance of people's differences. And it's very, I mean, it's just a simple thing: love God as thyself. Now, if you don't love yourself, then that's probably where a lot of the problems could possibly fester. But if you follow commandments, you know, thou should not kill, thou should not steal, thou should not covet, honor thy mother and father, those are very doable things. So,
Well, I know you touched on it, but you said your mother was Baptist. Did she ever like talk about her religious beliefs, or was she strictly had to stick to Catholicism?
no, as well, my mom and my biological father divorced, and she remarried someone that was in the Baptist faith and was very involved in that. She was a deaconess, and my stepfather was a deacon, and I actually visited their church, and there was similarities to Catholicism, you know, there as well. But my parents really believed in the Bible. We would get into heated discussions about certain things, especially with my father, because I'm also a feminist as well. I have a very strong personality. My husband accepts that. My father struggled with that, but we would talk about certain passages or certain roles that women should have, and I would be very staunch about certain
I was
things.
gonna ask, how did you do, you know, with like mixing the two or having to like?
We agreed to disagree,
Okay.
but my father was also proud of me, because he came from the South, you know, in a time when women really didn't work. But then he met my mother, and I don't know why he had that idea, because my mother was a Renaissance woman. I mean, she went to work every day. She was a no-nonsense person. And I have her characteristics too. But he would argue with me, but he was also proud that I was independent too. So
That's good.
What makes Catholicism different or stand out from other religions for you?
I'm not sure if it's because I was like born and raised into it, but I have gone to other different churches, and I just the feeling just wasn't there. I mean, and I was sort of, okay, well, maybe if I went long enough and I sat here long enough, or I went several Sundays, and it just did not click. And when I came back, I just felt very comfortable here, at home.
Well, that concludes our interview. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you.